Hey, what's up you guys? It's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. And today's video we're going to go into chapter 9 of How to Disappear by Sharon Hess wrote. We are starting to get to know Vicky a little bit better, and she's starting to become a little bit more comfortable with herself, I guess, in a sense. So let's keep reading and find out what's going to happen next. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 9. Once I'm home and have shared an acceptable amount of information about my day with my mother, I retreat to my room with the cucumber mango cilantro lime smoothie she prepared for me and plop down in front of my computer. I click through all of the activity on my Vicarious account, trying to figure out how it blew up so fast. There are hundreds of likes and dozens of comments. I scour my feed for clues. I mean, even if you're a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson or Jimmy Fallon, you don't follow every single person who posts a picture of them. People seem to be responding to the vicariousity of it all. If that's even a word, I'm pretty sure it's not. They're writing stuff like, "Oh my god, I love this, I'm vicarious too," and when watching everyone else have fun is not enough. I open my followers list and start clicking on them one by one. Their posts are mostly the usual stuff: selfie, cats, books, shoes, quotes, drawings, food. Every now and then there's a feed that's filled with nearly naked shots. It makes me uncomfortable, like I've just walked in on someone while they're getting dressed. I click away as fast as I can. After checking out about 40 of my followers' feeds, I realize there are just as many to study them all, so I scan the list for familiar names. I'm on the lookout for Jenna Elizabeth Tanner, of course, but also Marvo Licious, which is Marvo's username. If he's following Vicarious, I'll know that calling me Vi was not a coincidence. My eyes are bleary by the time I get to the bottom of the list, which thankfully does not contain Marvo, no Jenna either. New followers have popped up while I was checking, though. I still haven't figured out why or how Vicarious is tracking so many, so I go back to the comments. Then I see someone tagged my Academy Awards photobomb to Jennifer Lawrence with hashtag Jennifer Lawrence, and then the user whose name is Jennifer Lawrence has written, "Photobombing on the red carpet looks like something I would do." I switch over to her page, and she's actually reposted my post and told her 58,472 followers to follow me too. My heart starts racing at the thought of the actress Jennifer Lawrence following me, but then I notice 3 other Jennifer Lawrences have commented on my photo too. I do a Google search for Jennifer Lawrence Instagram, hoping to find the official website of something. A bunch of Jennifer Lawrences show up, but right underneath them is an article titled "Jennifer Lawrence Scorns Social Media," and it reports that Jennifer Lawrence has said, "If you ever see a Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter that says it's me, it's most certainly not me." I'm kind of relieved, also impressed. Jennifer Lawrence may be the only person on the planet not using social media, as she couldn't care in the least. I wonder if it must feel like that to be utterly unconcerned about what anybody else thinks. I guess that's part of what Vicarious is about, capturing that feeling, that confidence. I log out, delete my browser history, and push away my desk. The smoothie Mom made for me after school is still sitting there, all melty. I stir it with a straw and stare into the depths. "Vicky, are you there?" A pounding on my door jolts me from my smoothie revivery. "What?" I run stalking forward across the room to open the dark crack and peer at my mother. "I've been calling you." Her face is all exasperated. "Jenna's on the phone." "Jenna?" I glance at my backpack, where my cell phone has been safely tucked away since I got home. "What phone?" Mom rolls her eyes. "The home phone, silly. Come talk to her." My mind freezes for a second. The only thing I can think of is, why are we the only ones with an actual landline? And then what will I say? Mom pushes my door open and grabs my arm, dragging me toward the kitchen. "What is wrong with you? You've been holed up in your room like a hermit for days. Your best friend wants to talk to you, so talk to her." She picks the phone up off the counter and shoves it into my hands. It feels like I've just been pushed onto a stage in front of 1,000 people. My mother's glaring at me, fist on her hips as I bring the phone to my ear. I open my mouth, but nothing comes out. Mom grabs the phone back from me. "Jenna, just hang on a second, sweetheart. Vicky will be right with you." She presses the mute button, and her voice, which was all sugar with Jenna, turns back to a snarl for me. "What is your problem? I'm trying to be patient and understanding with you, Vicky. Truly I am. But now you can't even talk to your only friend? Not with you staring at me like that," I say. "Fine." She throws her arms in the air. "I'll leave the room, but you're going to have to get over this absurd shyness." self-consciousness, whatever it is, if you expect to function in the real world. The zombie vacuums start to roar to life in my head. I press my hands to my ears and turn away from the phone and Jenna, and start walking to my room. Mom grabs my arm and pulls me back to the kitchen. When we reach the counter, she maneuvers me around to sit on a stool. She pries my hands away from my ears and presses them to my lap. I will leave you alone now. Her voice is low and really calm, too calm. You will pick up the phone and you will talk to your friend. You think you can do that? I nod slowly. Terrific. She lifts the phone from the counter and hands it to me. I'll just be in the living room and we can talk about this after. I wait until she's gone, take a deep breath, and push the button to unmute the phone, but I'm not ready. I haven't figured out what to say. Everything that comes to my head is wrong. Does she realize how jealous it makes me to see her hanging out with those girls in their matching outfits, and the way she is dressing to please some boy she hardly knows? What's up with that? The worst thought, how could she have said what she said about me? I can't bear to hear her deny it, to convince me she doesn't really think I'm pathetic when she obviously does. As I slowly lift the phone to my ear, I can hear her voice on the other line. Hello, Vicky, are you there? I can't believe you're not even going to talk to me. You'd rather just sit around in your room and mope? You're being so... Tristan was right. There's a pause. Are you even there? I take a deep breath and say, I'm here. Just as she hangs up, she hung up on me. I listen to the dead line for a moment. Maybe she put me on hold like Mom put her on hold, but the dial tone is so soon blaring in my ear, so I know she disconnected. I also know my mother is eavesdropping. She'll make me call back if I don't talk. So I talk. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to charge my phone. I say, is everything okay? I pause for her answer, pretend she's telling me something not. That sounds awful. I pause again to the floor creaking in the next room. I'm fine. I got invited to a party at Marissa DeMarco's this weekend. Adrienne Ahn is going to be there. I imagine her reaction. I laugh. It doesn't even sound that fake. I should go, I say. I've got homework. It hits me when she said a moment ago, right before she hung up, Tristan was right, and it feels like I've actually been hit, punched. What was he right about? That I'm pathetic? Okay, bye, I whisper. The phone is still pressed to my ear when Mom comes bounding in. She pets a hand down on my hair. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Her voice is all sweetness and light again, which makes me want to scream. What's going on with you? What was all that about? It's just Jenna. I know you're shy, but really, I don't say anything. What is there to say? I'm afraid to talk to the one person I've always been able to talk to because I'm trying to pretend I'm someone she might actually want to talk to. I try to put words together to explain this but Mom's already on the next thing, and I couldn't help overhearing that you mentioned Marissa's party. I just sit here trying to not let my head explode while my mother talks to me about me, which is just terrific. You can wear your new skirt. The new skirt I've cut to shreds. I reach my finger slowly to my hair, comb through it so it hangs in front of my face, and the black top and those earrings I got you. She keeps stroking the back of my hair, oblivious to what I've done to the front of it. I'm so happy to see you're getting out, except she doesn't see me. She's absently petting the back of my head, looking out the window where the Vicky of her dreams apparently resides. Your father will be so pleased. She says this whenever something pleases her, so it doesn't sound so much like it's all about her. My father really doesn't care if I go to parties or not. He hates parties himself. Mom gives the back of my head a final pat and moves to the refrigerator. I can't really see her through my hair veil, but I can hear her talking, taking stuff out and putting things on the counter. So how's Jenna? She says. I consider the various truthful answers to this question. Jenna has a boyfriend. Jenna thinks I'm pathetic. Jenna is clearly better off without me. She changed her hair, I finally say. Her mother didn't even notice. That is the end of chapter 9. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!